Ooh. Wait, is it really?
Huh?
That's really the matchup after that?
Yep,
Oh,
the
wow.
winner of this plays deadline.
Okay, I did not know that. That is dramatic.
Alright, let's roll the first list. Manhole is on this first list. The first list with as banning 1, then Rhyth banning 2, and then Paz picking. I am totally not scattered right now.
Fine. We have people
Is
cheering on Rhythm.
Snake Whip, Nosedive, Broken Square, Swing Force, and Manhole.
Man, I have to really remind myself what Nosedive is. Okay, okay.
Okay, the notification did not come through on the stream for some reason, but Moo, thank you so much for gifting this Chain Chomp Braden fellow a tier 1 sub.
Yeah, I mean, I wish it was somebody more involved in the community, but it's nice that, you know, they got it.
As bans Snake Whip first. That is honestly fair.
That's fair. I'd be surprised if Manhole gets picked. Like, I wouldn't want to play that. I've never actually tried to do the IL version of that ever since, you know, the glitch came out. Manhole for the fanholes. Okay.
Cat's in the Twitch chat saying, so 4 decent stages and 1 awful one, and then in parentheses, Manhole in case anyone was curious.
I'm not too big on Broken Square. But I think I'd be happy with anything else.
I feel like Nosedive would be a very hellish pick, because it's just sort of falling and hoping that you land right.
It's not even like a super speed one. And Nosedive and Manhole. Okay.
I honestly kind of agree with Brayden saying Taechuk ruined Manhole.
I like it more. Yeah, save Manhole. I still have never done it, but it's just more interesting now, at least.
Swing
It is Swing
Force!
Okay.
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna just say this. This is one of the small handful of stages that I have IL'd in Super Speed a fair amount. One of my favorite ILs in the whole game. So I am very excited to see this in action.
I do like the look of this. This does seem pretty cool.
Oh wait, I have record on this apparently. Record
Yeah,
is a
you do.
57,761 by yours truly.
Ready?
Only 0.5 ahead of the normal record. I mean, it's the same strat, but I would have expected.
I wonder, does Paz know that his Discord feed is a black screen right now?
I will tell him.
Acats asks, Paz gameplay? No.
Paz is going off word of mouth.
Paz is just playing on 0 brightness. Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Paz point of view.
I need to quit.
Aggressively tapping. Switch.
I need to quit hovering over the the taskbar on the bottom of my computer because I think I'm doing like display capture, so the Madoka Magica and Homura Akemi jump scares keep happening. My apologies.
No, it's kind of great though. It's like perfectly in frame. Also, is this new? Paz's left joystick like chewed off. I don't remember seeing that before.
Hey, who knows?
Oh, that's even worse. That is so sad. I thought Joy-Cons were bad. Yeah, it appears to be chewed off, yeah.
Pazkallan is ready. Alright, so is Rhythm. On, go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ready? Go! Ready? Go!
So this stage is just one bounce,
Go!
going
Yeah.
off of the like diagonal corner of the first platform that juts out, and you just want to go straight in the goal.
Ready?
But Rhyth is going for a finish, and so is Paz. Just going for a finish right now, not going for the full strat.
Yeah, I will say, I definitely respect this strategy because
Ready? Go!
super speed is a little bit strange. You want to practically be like entirely falling off of the stage when you line up your spin dash for the full strat. And Pazkallan with a 55-930, not bad at all.
Ready? Go!
I'm hoping we get like just more
Ready?
lengthy stages. Because with the super speed, it's not really just doing a strat sometimes. If you only have 5 minutes, if you've never done it before, we might just see more people winging it.
True.
And that's honestly fun.
Ready? Go!
I don't know if I don't know if both players are aware that they're not going for the full strat, but it's kind of good. Both on the same level right now, same page.
Go! Ready?
Yeah, Rhyth has had some attempts that have been very, very close to
Ready?
easy 56s. On at the very least the lower end, but quite possibly at mid to high 56.
Whoa, that one was really close too.
Go!
It will be interesting to see if one of these players can put up like
Go!
a high 56 or low 57 if either of them are going to switch to the full IL strat.
Ready? Go!
But
I think that would be required at that point. If Rhyth pulls off the way they're doing it right now, then yeah.
yeah,
Ready? Go!
Paz is taking just a very slightly longer
Ready?
course. Every now and then, actually, it's a little bit faster. I don't know exactly what they're aiming for.
Ready? Go!
Oh!
that was such
That's
an
an unfortunate reset.
yeah, that would have been a very high 56 at worst. That might have been a 57 though. That was a bit unfortunate, but
Ready?
still
Go!
just under half of the time left on the clock, so plenty of time to still recover that lost clear.
For sure.
Ready?
The first 2.5 minutes, just like learning.
Ready? Go!
I think after that point, you could just start putting out good times.
Go! Ready?
Careful and draw with the quick retry. Yeah, it's a blessing and a curse.
Ready?
More of a blessing than a curse, but still.
Ready? Go! Ready? Go!
I'm looking at this, and this definitely feels like the sort of like battle safe strat, because this I do think the
Oh, and Paz got it.
oh, that's a 57.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough.
57, 147.
Go!
But yeah, it is. It is safe. I don't think I would ever go for this. I think I'd just be going for the full thing.
I probably would go for this for a little bit, try to get that try to get that like
Go!
solid time and then switch to the
Ready? Go!
full IL strat. That's a 687.
Even stronger. Yeah.
Ready?
That's not far off from record.
Ready?
No?
Go!
Actually, I think both players don't even know the
Ready?
strat.
Go! Ready?
Is Paz going for it now? Oh yeah, Paz is going for it now.
Yeah,
Okay,
Paz has switched it up a bit.
that's fair. Oh, almost.
I do think Rhyth now does need to switch to the full strat, but there's only 15 seconds left, and that is a monstrous time that that Paz has put up on the board.
Ready?
Yeah, just doing it that way.
Ready? Go! Ready?
Got last attempt for both players here, and that's not going to quite
Ready?
Yeah.
Go!
happen. Paz with a very solid 57-687, taking the first game.
Pretty good. There were quite a few close finishes by Rhyth. Almost had it. I can see, like, as it was going on, as we got closer to the end, kind of like more wobbly, getting towards the point where you actually use the spin dash. And I don't blame that, because when you have like such a long like wind up before you actually start going airborne, it's like my finger tends to slip all around. At least when it's stressful, you know.
Oh,
know.
yeah, for sure.
Rhythm, no, but I love you, Rhythm. At the same time. Alright. I'm gonna go on the scene. I'm gonna join them in whatever level they do next. Inside report.
Alright, so Az will ban one, and Rhyth will pick from the remaining four of Conveyor Avenue, Spiderweb, Spinning Zones, Floating Boat, and Half Pipe Cross.
Let me check spinning zones. Isn't that's the super easy one, right?
Which one?
Spinning zones. Yeah, that's...
It's not terribly hard, but it's
Oh.
really annoying.
Yeah, I was mistaken. On super speed, though, I mean, you have it. Oh, so you would know. You would know how hard it is to get on there.
Yeah, feels kind of luck-based at times, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I mean,
Half Pipe Cross is the ban.
Alright.
Deadline is going to be very sad again.
I see that strat, and I would go for it. I'm like, that looks easy. But I guess I'd be wrong.
Oh, okay. I did not need to send the message to Paz about Paz cam going out.
Classic Pazcam. All I know is I would not want to be doing floating boat.
A floating boat
Maybe-
is not
Yeah.
a fun IL.
Nah, I guess it's probably easier for super speed, but I just hate that so much. And I've done it a million times trying to do it in RTA, but it's just not viable.
Alright, Conveyor Avenue is the pick.
I like that pick. That is a lot of fun, actually.
Record on this in super speed is a 57-239 by Washington. And second place is a two-way tie of a 57-238. So,
It's
that's
actually
fascinating.
243 on the Google Doc.
What?
It's a 243 on the Google Doc.
Somebody's not been posting to SMB Elite again. Curses.
Well, I mean, a .004 difference could be a completely different strat. So,
So true.
yeah, that looks nice and simple. There's no trick. This is just going to be, like, pure optimization.
I'm going to assume that Paz typing cat rave in response to both players ready means that he's ready. Alright, on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ready? Go!
I need to update the time, because I didn't do that. Was that a 107? Or 197? Wait,
190.
190, neither.
107.
Okay, cool.
They are both going straight. Hopefully they realize that going to the side is going to speed them up a little bit.
Ready?
That conveyor is pushing backwards, and that does have a pretty significant effect. With this type of stage, we're just going to see like a million small improvements.
Yeah, for sure. This is going to become a challenge to keep up updating the times.
Go! Ready? Go! Ready? Go!
But currently,
Ready?
Paz in the lead by 0.011. Both players getting very good.
Ready? Go!
Here's, oh wait, no, I updated times wrong. That's my bad. But wait, oh, there's a 185 from rhythm, I think.
Ready? Go! Ready? Go! Go!
This is really, really close. Oh, that's a 2-1 something, I believe. 2-1-3
Go!
from Paz.
Ready? Go! Ready? Go! Ready? Go!
Hemlock is a deal breaker. Is one of them not using it? Paz
202.
continuing to go
Ready?
straight.
Go! Go!
I don't know. I actually like Rhyth's setup right now.
Yeah, I kind of do too.
Ready? Go!
Both players with 0.2s on the board now.
Ready? Go! Ready? Go!
There really is not like a whole lot to this strat. It is pretty much just get onto that side of the conveyor belt,
Ready?
where the conveyor's not pushing against you.
Go!
Spin dash across, bounce to the goal. It's
Ready?
there's not a whole lot
Yeah.
going on, but it is pretty precise.
Ready?
So, oh my god, we've already been here for 3 minutes.
Go!
Really? It does not feel that way.
Ready? Go!
I'm getting a lot of 220s, but I like 240 is a pretty significant
Ready?
jump. I don't know how to do that.
Ready? Go!
Moo is on the field.
Ready?
I am on the field. I'm just curious.
Ready? Go! Ready? Go!
Only a minute and a half
Go!
to go, and they're separated by, I believe, now they actually are separated by a 0.011. I was incorrect earlier, but that is currently the case now.
Go!
Another, I think, 210, yeah, 210
Go!
from Paz.
Ready? Go! Ready?
Let's look at this IL frame by frame.
Ready? Go! Ready? Go! Ready?
I always appreciate the arrow for the spin dash guy. I actually can tell what direction to hold it.
Ready? Go!
Yeah, that is a very nice little indicator. The game to have only 45 seconds left.
Ready?
Rhyth needs to find something quick.
Ready? Go!
The gap is.
I mean,
Go!
I liked the no cam lock at first, but I think it is a detriment now.
There is a 207, but that's not quite enough.
Ready? Go! Ready? Go! Go! Ready? Go! Ready? Go! Ready? Go! Ready? Go! Ready?
It's going to be last attempt. No improvement from Paz. And Rhyth doesn't quite reach the goal.
That's very close, though.
That was super, super close. Ultimately, in the end, though, Paz takes her second game, going up 2-0, and is now on match point.
That IL is optimized.
Yes, very much so.
Dangerously close, dangerously cheesy.
Oh, good lord.
What is happening in there?
This is a list. Paz bans one, Rhyth picks from Baumkuchen, all sides, high waves, down and up, and arch bridges.
I've not seen Archbridge on Super Speed. That seems interesting.
Down and up, instantly the ban.
That's fair. We would be seeing a very, very short level. Oh, Arch Bridges has, I think, a little bit of a different strat. Yeah, wow, there's some interesting variants for the super speed version. And these players are a lot different. I think they just choose based on the level. I don't know if they choose based on the IO. I can't be certain.
You know, that's honestly fair.
That's more than fair, yeah.
Some strats, it's better not to know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah, I actually really liked doing that last night, just casually, not looking up strats. Of course, it is a competition, though, so if your opponent knows something that you don't, that could be a really big problem.
Yeah, that is definitely true.
It's like an open book test, really. Rhyth going for Kuchen.
I love this stage. I am very, very happy that this was the pick.
Let's see this.
Record here is a 57,870 by myself with crewmate.
Paz is making a switch, but let's ask Rhyth. Oh, Rhyth also has crewmate and is making a switch, so it's fine.
Looks like we are in for a very sus third game.
No way. This one's a little fluid.
Ready?
This is cool.
Go!
I'm gonna just say it right now. I've said it many, 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 many times, but I absolutely adore World 7's aesthetic and music, so I am very pleased that we're seeing another Candy Castle stage and that 2 Candy Castle stages were in the placement phase.
I can't help but feel like all the sweets are stale. Leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
as Cam has gone out once again.
Will be missed. The tactical view stage? Rhyth is getting all the info this time around. The cam is back.
Let's go.
You know, Paz, you have a pretty clean room. It's pretty nice. Oh, it was worth it. That was quite the payoff.
I was very much not ready for the casual Amogus on the tablet.
It was important.
Alright, both players are ready. On go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ready?
As fighting to close this match out 3-0 and advance to play deadline. Rhyth fighting to keep this match going and take this to a 4th game.
Ready?
Rhyth also electing to go to the left, which is the normal IL. The super speed IL goes to the right, but I think he could have success either way.
Ready?
Yeah, this stage I think has a lot of variability, and it really just sort of depends on what kinds of clips you can get. I think either side can get monstrously fast times, to the point where it might just come down to preference, but that was a clear from Paz, a 57-684.
I do really love the normal IL strat, just like the tiny bump off the last circle.
Yeah, it's very brutal to go for, but it's so satisfying when it works.
Ready? Go! Ready? Go! Ready? Go! Ready? Go! Ready?
Faster
780.
finish.
Ready?
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. That's putting a lot of pressure on Rhyth
Ready?
to get a very, very fast time.
Ready?
And doing so early. Still over 3 minutes remaining.
Go! Ready? Go!
This is,
Go!
that's a tough
Ready?
task to overcome.
Ready?
So 780 is definitely a very, very strong time.
Ready? Go! Ready? Go!
I just realized that I accidentally made an Among Us joke.
Ready? Go!
I didn't even notice.
Ready?
Task.
Another finish from Paz.
Ready? Go!
This time a 786, improving that time ever so slightly.
Ooh, Rhyth almost getting a finish.
Go!
Yeah, Rhyth just barely isn't getting that, like, final hop across, and has come so close so many times, but
Ready?
that final goal platform circle has just been
Ready? Go!
not kind.
Ready? Go!
That was
Go!
a very interesting spin dash launch. I don't know why it did that. Alright.
Rhyth got the finish. That's not too far behind.
No, not at
This
all.
is
That
6:41.
is...
Ready?
That's a very strong time to put up. Still has 2 minutes to improve that. Has just hit the goalpost and
Ready?
it looked like came to a dead stop.
Ready? Go! Ready? Go! Ready? Go!
I
I do
am
not want to-
noticing
Ready?
Yeah.
Paz is going to the left.
Ready?
This is an interesting switch up. It seems to be more optimal to terrain. I'd have to play around with it. I'm not on the field this time. I'm just watching.
Go!
But I don't want to backseat Rhyth, but I think they could benefit quite a lot from camlock strats.
Go!
Honestly, I think it depends on playstyle and comfort. I don't feel like camlock is
Ready?
as like
Go!
necessary as
Ready?
it is on other stages.
Go!
But all right, 7:30 on the board.
I mean, you can absolutely get away with either.
Ready? Go! Ready?
I think
Go!
technically you have more angles that you can touch when not in camlock.
Go!
So like theoretically it's better to not do it. But it's just consistency's sake, and I think for something like this, when you want to make the first circle as tight as possible,
Go!
Yeah, that is fair.
Ready?
20 seconds remaining.
Ready? Go!
I haven't been studying all the stages 10 hours a day, Brayden. I've been working,
Ready? Go!
and then studying
Ready?
10 hours while I go to sleep.
Ready?
All right, this is gonna be last attempt for both players.
Oh, almost went in.
Go!
So close. That was a nail biter of a third game. My, oh my, oh my.
That was another 3-0, but Rhyth put up a really good fight.
Yeah,
The second two stages, super close.
yeah. These first two matches of the tournament, both were 3-0s, but both were super tight and super fun to watch.
I do like the stage selection. It was pretty good this time around. We loved you? No, that's past tense. I don't think you can take it back now. Time for the post-match interview.
Hello! I'm gonna turn
Hi.
off my camera.
Dang, those were so close.
Yeah, those were
I didn't
really
see-
really good.
What were your times? I'm curious.
What happened?
Because I didn't see any of Rhyth's times in voiceless.
Oh yeah, next
Oh,
time I'll write them
I-
in. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't remember. Wait, I have
I
one
can't
here.
believe this.
On the last stage, Rhyth got a 57-730.
Oh,
On the
Hold on,
second,
what was yours on the other one? I think I can remember off that.
I think it was. I think.
It was
I
a 213. I think I got a 207.
Yeah.
damn.
And then the first one I just didn't finish, so.
No! Rip. That one's hard. Especially on super speed, because you can't control what you're doing.
I got it once, but I accidentally restarted.
No!
That was rough.
Oh yeah, I remember that
got
moment.
I don't know if it would have been fast enough anyways.
Oof.
No, I mean Paz did get a pretty good time by the end of it.
Is that close to record? I don't actually know.
Do we want to do an interview? I have some questions if you're interested.
I'm
Sure.
alright with that.
All
Yeah.
right. First off, Rhyth, how do you feel after that? This is the first time going up.
Very shaky.
Yeah, I
Understandable.
don't blame you. I don't blame you. I saw when the timer was getting low, at least on the first stage, it was like you were losing a bit more control. But I do not blame you either.
Yeah.
It's good to just stay calm if you can. It's not just something you can just do.
Probably
on
just I was like, I needed to get a time in. And I was like, oh damn, we got 1 minute left.
Mm.
Yeah. Also, I'm
Especially
curious.
for first tournament, too.
Yeah, I'm curious for both of you. Were you looking at the IL strats for the levels?
I did for...
Oh, I was just going.
Wingboard. For bomb cushion, I tried experimenting with it a bit. You saw me going to the left.
Yeah.
I'm watching it now, so I wanted to see if it was close. And apparently right is better, but I think left could still get record. So I'm gonna try that later, probably.
Yeah, Wright is the current record for super speed. Yeah, Rhyth, I would say...
I guess I misinterpreted something earlier because I thought one of you said we couldn't look at like other runs or something.
No, I'm sorry if you got that impression. But honestly, you were going for the same exact strats as Paz the entire way through.
That's good to know.
I think
Yeah.
you're fine. I think you were fine, but this is double elimination, so you have that under your tool belt now.
True.
You want to take
That
a
is
look
true.
at the Google Docs for your next map.
And it really depends whether you want
I
to do.
just noticed that when you said that. I should look at that.
You could have stages with pretty much you can sight read like Bomb Cushion or Conveyor Avenue. Like those are pretty
Yeah, I
universal
was just
because they're straight lines.
sight reading those.
Or way more complicated stuff like choose aerial floor. Everyone freaks out. Imagine if I chose aerial floor
Oh
against
god, wait,
Deadline.
which
It would
one
be
is aerial?
so funny.
What level is aerial floor?
It's
You're
the
over-
auto scroller.
Is that the one that's in like the sixth world that got like
Yes.
a remix and like the really hard ones? Okay.
Yep, that's the one.
Yay.
God, yeah, I wouldn't even know what to do there.
Yeah,
That's
Also,
fine.
I think Deadline was playing along with us because they just posted a new tied Conveyor Avenue record.
Yeah, I saw Deadline open it up like sometime between or after Conveyor Avenue match. It actually is a lot of fun. It's a fun one to optimize. I just don't want to be going for it.
Deadline.
Because that's what you're slicing frames.
Deadline is pulling a Tournament 1 Brayden playing alongside the
Yeah.
match and just casually dropping a record.
You should say that Braden's not
Wild.
still doing that and just failing to do it.
Damn.
Damn.
Called out.
I
mean,
not
true,
a call
they
out.
were
Not
lurking.
a...
These guys are slow anyways.
Moo,
No.
didn't you lose to Brayden last night?
I lost all 3 rounds to Braden, so I'm allowed to say it.
Ready?
Okay, fair.
And Braden can take it. Right, Braden? I would never. Alright.
Braden probably in stream chat right now.
Braden rushing to close the game. Get rid of the evidence.
Deadline, if you're still in the Twitch chat, I want you to know I hate that strat that you have nailed.
For Conveyor Avenue?
No, for you just posted in voiceless the record clip of aerial floor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I didn't see
yeah.
that.
Oh,
It's so
you
funny.
launch off the
That's like
Yeah,
a
aerial-
task level strat.
Aerial floor is like a good intermediate. Like if you want to start getting better at the game, I would say go for
I was
it.
wondering how you even go through that. I forgot there was a switch to the side. Oh, okay.
Yeah. For the record, Deadline's the only one to have done that skip on both versions of aerial floor.
Yeah, I'm not that guy. I'm not even gonna try that.
Nobody
even
is
do
that guy except for Deadline. No one.
I'm just bowing out. That's out of my league. I couldn't do whatever skip was in the tryouts or whatever. So I'm like,
That's
The
fine.
donut hole skip is hard too.
When you have 5 minutes and your opponent may not have even played the stage before, you don't have to go for the best strat. It's always a good idea to play it safe.
right.
So honestly, I would say these tournaments, they're pretty fair. They're pretty even out. I think you can always do really good, regardless of your skill level.
Yeah.
And also, you put up a good fight.
Yes, that was a very strong showing, especially
I'm glad
taking
to
into
know.
account
Thank you.
that this was your first tournament match. That was a very good first showing.
Hella GG's.
Yeah.
GG's.
Any idea when you and Chung are gonna go up, or no? Undecided?
Not yet, but I am hoping that it will be before the end of this coming weekend. Deadline and Paz, I'm sure you two will be
We'll find a spot.
chatting it
Deadline, you're in
up
chat.
before long. I do need to poke Taechuk and Banu, because I don't think I've seen either of them talk about scheduling their match yet. And the winner of that match plays Brayden. The loser of that match will play against Rhyth. And then that lower bracket matchup, Moo, the winner of that plays you.
Oh wow, I have a while ago.
Yeah, you're sitting nice and comfy for a bit.
All right, I'll be in the commentator's chair.
Fair enough.
All right, I don't think
No.
there's anything more to be said.
All right, but that I think is going to wrap it up for the stream. Thank you everyone for tuning on in. This was
Thank you for hosting.
an awesome match. Paz and Rhyth, thank you so much for the awesome match. Moo, thank you so much for hopping on comms.
Thank you. It's fun.
We've got scheduling discussions in the voiceless channel. All right.
That was fast.
Yeah, that can't wait to
Guys,
get 3 out
I
on
felt that.
Saturday.
World's fastest schedule.
Hell yeah. During the stream.
As I'm like, bro, I'm gonna get 3 out again. I'm scared.
It happens.
It does.
As long as you have fun with it, it does not matter the outcome of the match.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
I've gotten 3-0 3 times now. So
Oof.
there's no
Dang.
shame. All right, I'm going to go off. It was fun.
Very
Yeah.
fun.
All right.
Have a good night, all.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye bye,
Right.
everybody.